So where do you start with evaluating and implementing generative AI internally? If your team today is looking at trying to integrate generative AI across various use cases, this is the video for you. So here's a simple 5-step process for you to evaluate the problems and areas of opportunity where Gen AI can come in. So step 1. First, look at your objectives for this month, quarter, or year, and list out all of the different processes that are time-consuming and slow that block you from getting to those objectives faster. Step 2, based on that list, what you want to do is prioritize that list of opportunities. You want to base it on how frequently this process has to be done, how time-consuming and tedious this process is, and what is the ultimate impact that will be delivered if you were to solve this process. Step 3, you want to, for those processes that you've prioritized and picked, you want to lay out what are the steps of that process end to end. Have a clear understanding. So for example, if implementing standard response documents because you have a launch coming up is a key priority and it's very time consuming, you want to lay out what are those steps. It could be uncover the different topical areas, do literature review, pull data that we have on file around these different questions, synthesize the answers in a template, verify and validate, etc. List out those processes. And then step 4 is you want to take a look at each of those processes and map out what technologies can be used to automate that. Generative AI can be one of those tools, and usually in a multi-step process, ChatGPT is not the only tool that's going to solve those problems. This is where it's key to bring someone technical who understands generative AI, machine learning, etc., to help you evaluate what that solution might look like. And then step 5, once you have that list of criteria, you can start to evaluate, do you have resourcing internally? Is this a big enough of a project to dedicate internal resources? Or should you potentially consider external vendor solutions because Gen AI might not be your team's expertise or your internal resources with IT are tied up? So at a high level, these are the key 5 steps to really mapping out what are the problems and where can Gen AI actually tackle them. And I'll be covering this in a longer video where I dig into exactly how to evaluate the different processes and what tools might apply. Don't hesitate to reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm happy to provide a technical perspective on different problems that you all are currently exploring. Thank you.